Greetings, fellow mammals. As you may have noticed, there's something different about my videos now. And odds are it's because you can hear the noises coming out of my word hole. That's right, I got a mic. Got everything set up. And so the bigger challenge here won't be figuring out how to get my sound settings right, but to figure out what to say during my videos. So what we have here is a beautiful map by GamerCat and Micro. It's the Spring Isles mod for the map contest, Teardown. And not only does it look great, but man, oh man, did these fellas ever make this place flammable. There's a bunch of heists on it, but for the time being, I am just sticking to sandbox mode to do some barbecues. I would say one of the challenges I'm going to face with recording voice on these is without actually doing some video editing, it's pretty hard to get a cohesive narrative going with what you say during a video. So largely, I'm just going to be talking whatever enters into my head, and I hope it doesn't sound too dumb. Haven't had a lot of free time to learn new skills like video editing because between my day job and working for Teardown, doing a lot of testing, and running my YouTube channel, I'm busy about 100 hours a week, which does not leave a lot of free time for picking up some new skills. So I think we'll just have to stick with taking what we can get for now. Well, that's a little hard to see through. Man, do the fires look great or what? I wouldn't say 100% realistic, but pretty darn good looking. I would swear that is a picture of two people kissing, but it could very well just be, and I could be wrong about this, but it could very well be a collection of voxels. I love this laser pointer mod. You can set it to either start fires, or cut and make holes, or both, or neither. Frankly, doing neither is not terribly practical. I've tried the flamethrower mod, and it is interesting, but I find this to be much more effective for setting things ablaze. I gotta say, Rubikow's Laser Cutter mod is my favorite mod in the entire game. It's not really so much a laser cutter as a disintegration beam. Huh. I don't know what that is. Looks neat. And it's flammable. One downside to this laser pointer is it doesn't quite go where your cursor goes, so it's a little hard to aim, especially trying to light something like that on fire. As this is the first video I have ever done with me doing a voiceover, I'm picturing the more action-oriented videos are going to be a little easier to do voiceovers because I'll be able to comment on what I'm actually doing rather than sitting looking at a fire. But these are still pretty darn neat. Oh no! Is that made of wood? It appears to be flammable! And not actually that good of a blaze. But this is! I love what they did with this boat. Very true to its original design, just stretched to a more practical form. I have to admit I wouldn't put a pink Jeep on there. That's just me. I should have gotten in this earlier. Uh-oh! The most effective fire extinguisher ever. You probably hear that. That's Jack. Jack has a complaint to register with the management. I may have missed the tummy rub appointment. Of all of my cats, I would say Jack is definitely one of them. There she goes. As I said, this mod has 3 different heists associated with it. I haven't actually tried any of them yet. I'm going to get this video made first, because of all the burning maps I've seen, this is a pretty good one. One of the downsides of fires in this game is, as Dennis has told me, there is a limitation of 100 fire events at a time. So if you start a lot of fires all over the place, as each one spreads, it's likely to put others out. And in fact, I could start, say, that building on fire, and I could put that building out by starting that one on fire, just making sure I had 100 fires going there. Which actually could theoretically be one way to deal with the art return mission. Not a good way, because you'll still set off the alarm. I do like this building, but frankly, I'm not clear about the practicality of this. If nothing else, you'd have a security problem. Is indeed a sound effect for the clock, and it even chimes. Oopsie. Uh-oh, there's another one. Oh, would you look at that? I find myself unable to dispute that title. Wow. Well, I hope you're enjoying the view. Lots of interesting things going on over there, I'm sure. Man, did they ever get the smoke good. Well and good? Right. Correct. There we go.
Oh, my feet are warm. It is very warm up here.
Yeah, this looks like a good spot. Maybe not so much. Challenge is always to find a good spot to stand where you can see most of what's going on without the smoke obscuring too much of it. Well, so much for that. Okay, should have seen that coming. This is what I love about what they did with the buildings in this map. Because there's no big framework that still hangs out. There's no roof still overhead. These suckers just burn to the ground. Yada 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 fire. Trees are not flammable, but the apples are. Presumably apples. Now this place does not burn. All metal or concrete. But it's still got a very nice interior. Oops. And this apparently is for landing spacecraft. Whoa! Ooh, got another one there. When I am doing my regression testing for Tuxedo, we had 5 classes of different bugs that we'd sorted out. We narrowed it down to 3. Major, moderate, and minor. Map holes we take pretty seriously. These are class 2 holes, what we call a major hole. Anything you can fall through is a major hole. Small stuff that kind of looks funny but you can't fall through, that's a minor hole. Uh-oh. Oh, I did an oopsie there. Look at that. That is on fire. Yeah, it's definitely on fire. Look. Done it again. Accidentally set that on fire too. I am sorry, guys. Very accident prone today. This map updated today. I think this building that is currently being barbecued is the only change I noticed. And there it goes. Not the best view. You know how if you ever have to do a presentation at school or at work, you might feel a little amount of stage fright? Well, imagine talking to potentially thousands of people at once. I think I'm probably doing okay, but to be perfectly honest, I have never been more self-conscious than I am right now. Yeah, they say to do a lot of public speaking, you gotta find your presentation voice. So, hopefully I get there pretty soon. We'll cut this pretty short here. Let's check out these buildings, which I have to report are sadly unflammable, but nicely designed. It's a lot like my office at work, only flashier. And the other thing is that my office at work isn't so prone to unintentional subversion.
Uh-oh. I done a boo-boo.
Well, that's about it for me today, folks. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you're not too terribly weirded out by hearing my voice. If you liked the video, please go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. And thank you for watching. Have a good one. Bye-bye.